Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. Let's talk with Sunpia. If you're new to this channel, I say welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all your likes, your comments, your engagements. Oh, this girl is this girl is grateful. This girl is grateful. So let's go straight into today's video. Today I want to ask the Irish people, why don't you speak your language? Like, first of all, to people that are watching from elsewhere, do you know Irish is a language? Yeah. Irish is a language. So, there's a language, Irish. Irish is a language. And it's also called Gaelic. And now I know I am not ignorant. And I will also, now with this video, I will also appreciate the engagement, the comments, the education. I've learned a lot from people's comments. I've learned a lot, massive knowledge from people's comments. So I'll appreciate people, commenting and giving me some answers. Now I understand the history. Irish history is very deep. It's a sad history. It's a sad, a very sad history. If you don't know, for over up to 800, I think more than 800 years, Irish people were there's this indentured servitude. Yeah, Irish people were taken away from their land, and many died. The country is yet to fully recover from what happened 800 years ago, from for what lasted for more than 800 years. And within that period, the Irish people were not allowed to speak their language, and that became lost. The language became lost. Now, we're talking about 2022. We're talking about 2022. And yet, the Irish people, the language is almost missing. And it breaks my heart because let me tell you, there's something, anything, there are two things that identify a people: language and food. Yeah, language and food. The more you speak your language, the more you make your identity known. All right. So it breaks my heart when I see Irish people not really speaking Irish, not really speaking the language, and also wanting to speak the language. You understand? Okay, if I tell you I'm originally from Nigeria, I'm Achama by tribe. So if I say Usoko, Pokona, Omprom, that is my language, that's my language. And it's nice, it feels nice to do that. All right. So it breaks my heart when I see people saying no. Some people said, I've had a chat, I've asked this question several to people that I meet, and some people told me, oh, it's even the way they even teach the language in schools, the way they teach the language in schools, they are not really encouraging the language being spoken. Now we lived in Spido, we lived in Connemara. Okay, we're from Galway, and we lived in Connemara in Spido. In Spido, oh God, Spido. Spido is, oh Jesus. Spiddle is a lovely town. Spiddle is a lovely place. A lovely place. Beautiful. The beach, the people. Oh God. Spiddle is amazing. Every summer we make it a point of duty to go back to Spiddle to spend some time there. Just, because it's lovely. It's a lovely place. And Spiddle, now we all know in the west of Ireland is one region that the Irish language is still spoken very well, to a large extent compared to other sides of the country. Now, Spido, the Irish language is spoken completely from primary school, all the schools, everybody. You see me, you know that I'm not originally from Ireland. Like, look at my body, I'm black. Like, look at my hair, look at the way I talk. When you look at me, you know that I'm not from this. I'm not originally from here. But in Spido, when they see me, they will start speaking the language first. They will start speaking the Irish language first. And then, now, personally, I'm not really good with languages, but I also have a passion for it, but I'm not so good in languages. So I will smile and say, oh, hi. I'll say, good Ramagat, thank you. you know so but it breaks my heart to see people that have the opportunity to learn this language from right from infancy, right from whatever, and not speaking it. Now my children, our children are born in Ireland. My girls are born in Ireland, so definitely they will learn the language. They will learn the Irish language, and it's something that you should strive to do it as adults. Like I was listening to a radio presenter. I won't say who. I was listening to a radio presenter, and she was like, "Oh, I don't like the language." And she's not the only one. There are so many people that say, "I don't like the language," and it breaks my heart when people say that. Why? So I'm asking a genuine question. Why don't you speak your language? It is an identity. It is your culture. It is your identity. Now, there are things that happen in this world that we cannot control. All right? There are things that happen in this world that we cannot control. But there are so many things that are under our control. For example, like you have children. We have children right at home. Some people, as I mentioned earlier, people say, oh, the way the language is taught in school, it's not really favorable. But what about in our homes? We have children. If we are training our children to be disciplined, we are training our children to be respectful. Let me post here and add this. See, when I say I love the Irish people, I love the Irish people for so many reasons. You see, an Irish mother will not see her child being disrespectful and not correct the child. She won't say, "Oh, that child." No, the wooden spoon is there. The weapon of correction is there. The wooden spoon is there to correct the child. So if we can teach our children discipline, if we can teach our children to be respectful, if we can teach our children to be good citizens and to give back, why don't we teach our children? Why don't we take a step further to teach our children to speak the language? I've seen every government, every official document, official document that comes to you, it comes in two languages, English and Irish. Every document, every publication, every sign, it comes in two languages, English and Gaelic and Irish. It comes in these two languages. Why? It's a waste of resources, it's a waste of taxpayers' money to be publishing this in the Irish language if the language is not spoken. So I'm here advocating, and also I'm doing two things in this video. One, asking the question, why don't the Irish people speak their language? And secondly, advocating for it to be spoken. You know, and there are some things that cannot be forced. If you force some things, then people don't like, and I've seen it, and also my people, the Irish people, my people, we don't like being forced, forced to do something. If you force something on people, people will go against it. But if you bring it out of passion, out of love, out of, okay, see, this is why we are doing this thing, this is why we need you to do this, to promote the culture, to promote this something. I told you there are two things like that keeps your identity: language and food. Maybe there are other things. Okay, if there are other things, please let me know in the comment section. But the major things, the way I see it, the major things that keep somebody's identity is language and food. So if and also dance, okay, dance and the culture and other things, the culture, the traditions of the people, but language and food comes, the first two kind of. So for us, let people know why they should do it, why it is important for us to sell this. Okay, I really want a country whereby everybody is speaking the language. Everybody, see, have you listened, have you heard the Irish national anthem? Have you heard it? Oh, oh God. You see, when I take off my glasses, I can see. Can you see my eyes? Like, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is a song that when it is being sung, you feel chills all over your body. That's how beautiful the song is. And it is in Irish. It is in Gaelic. So if we can sing it in our anthem, if we can, why don't we sing? Why don't we say it? Why is it not a norm? You can go to a shop and just start speaking, and you know. So I really wish that the Irish language will be promoted. Now there are schools in Galway. There are schools. There are Gaelic schools, Gaelic primary schools, Gaelic secondary schools. All is just Gaelic that is being spoken. It's just the language that is being spoken, whether you're whatever. And these schools are selling, they're enrolling hot cake. Before you get your child into the school, you have to have, stayed on the list for some time. They are going very fast. They're enrolling very, very fast. They're enrolling very, very fast. I wish that this thing can be replicated. Now, I don't know if it is available in Dublin or in Cork or in other side of the country, other parts of the country. But I wish that it can be replicated where people, not where parents are like eager to take their children to be taught that. But also, when the children come back home, let that be followed and let the parents also continue speaking the language and all that. And hopefully we will have that one day. So please leave your comments in second leave. I would like to hear from you. Why don't you speak the Irish language? And do you think that that it's okay, to promote the language and the language to be spoken? What do you think? All right, leave your comments. And thank you for watching once more. If you've not subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again on my next video. I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Bye. Have a good one. See you in my next video. Bye.